Not your keys, not your crypto. You've probably heard this saying before, and it's true that if you're keeping your crypto on a centralized exchange and that exchange goes under, you're going to lose your tokens. So how do you keep them safe? Well, the best way is on a cold storage wallet. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to do that using a Ledger Nano S Plus. I'm going to be unboxing it and setting it up. So let's effing go. So mine's in a box my friends sent to me because they bought a 3-pack and they didn't need them all. Okay, Ledger Nano S Plus. It's in a plastic wrap and you're going to need to get that off of there. Once you've done that, you're going to take off this little additional sleeve and you're left with the black box. Open up the box, a little sheet saying trust yourself, throw that one away. And here, very important, the secret recovery sheet. Open this folder. This envelope contains a sheet to write your 24-word secret recovery phrase, never share it with anyone. Very important words to live by. There's 3 of these little sheets in here, and if you open them up, you'll see that it has spaces numbered 1 through 24. This is where you're going to write your secret recovery phrase. They give you 3 copies of this, I guess so you can store it in 3 secret locations because you don't want to share it. And now we get our first look at the ledger. We take it out of the box and look there, ledger.com/start. So let's take a quick look at the device. It flips out. It has a little screen. There's 2 control buttons and a USB charging port. It also has this little hole so for key rings or necklaces. Okay, still in the box, we have this little purple envelope. We open it up. It's just got a quick little message there. Some stickers for the skater bros out there that want to stick things all over their computers. And then we have this quick start guide. Go to ledger.com/start. Well, we saw that in the box. Download and open the Ledger Live app. Follow the instructions to set up your Nano. Discover all the services you can access through Ledger. So to the desktop we go, and of course, as we've already been told twice, ledger.com/start brings you to this website where you are going to click to download for your operating system. I'm using Windows. I'm going to download it. That takes a second. We're going to skip over that. And once you start the program, it'll tell you that you need to connect your Nano. You do this by pulling out the USB cable that's in the box. The next screen tells you how to get started by planning 30 minutes, getting a pen, and to make sure that you're alone in a safe, quiet environment. Then you're going to turn on your Nano, follow the on-screen instructions on the device to learn how to use it, select Set up a new device, and follow the instructions. So to turn on the Nano, simply put one end of the USB cable into your computer, the other end in the Nano, and it will turn on. There's a welcome screen, and then you use the right button to continue. So basically the way this little device works is you can scroll through the menu using the left or right button at the top of the Nano, and when you want to select something, you press both buttons simultaneously. Once you've familiarized yourself with the buttons, it's on to choosing a PIN code. I understand I must choose my PIN code myself and keep it private. Check this button. Then choose a PIN code. So how this works, you're going to use the buttons on the top of the device and you're going to scroll through, and when you find the number that you want for your PIN, hit both buttons simultaneously. Do this for each number that you want to be part of your PIN code. Obviously, I'm not going to show you this on my device because I don't want anyone to know my PIN code, but you get the idea. Once you've selected a PIN code, you'll be asked to verify it a second time, again using the buttons at the top of your device. Now it's time to get the recovery phrase. You need to click the little button that you understand that it needs to be kept securely, and on to the recovery phrase. It will only be displayed on the Nano device itself and will not appear. Next, you'll confirm your recovery phrase using this list. and by scrolling through on your Nano. For each number of the recovery phrase, you will be given 3 options of words. You need to find the correct one using the buttons to scroll and confirming the correct word by pressing both buttons simultaneously. Do this for all 24 words in your recovery phrase. Once again, this is something that I can't actually show on video because it's my secret recovery phrase, but you get the idea. Once you've completed this stage, hide your recovery phrase somewhere safe. Remember, never take a photo of it, never send it by text or email, or store it online anywhere. Next up is a quick quiz of 3 simple questions just to make sure that you understand how the Nano works in relation to the blockchain and being online. After the quiz is complete, Ledger will then run a check to make sure that your device is genuine. Now, personally, I think this should have been the very start of the process. Nevertheless, it's here, so click the button, Check My Nano. You'll then be asked to allow the manager on your device, so using the buttons on the Ledger screen, accept that. And once your device is confirmed, click Continue and accept the updated terms agreement. Now that all the security features have been set up, you simply need to add an account to start using your Nano. Simply select Add Account and then choose which type of asset you would like to be using. Me personally, I do most things on Ethereum chain, so I'm going to select Ethereum and then Continue. Then asked to allow the app on the device, so go back to the Nano and allow by pressing both buttons to confirm. And now the app begins installation. Once again, go back to the device and select by pressing both buttons. And wouldn't you know it, it says app update required. So we're going to have to open my Ledger, go back to the main software, and update that app. Now, a lot of videos and some channels might delete this part, but I'm trying to keep it authentic here. So if you run into this issue, you're going to know what to do. Once you've clicked that purple button to allow the update, you're just going to have to wait for it. Okay, that part is a bit boring, so we'll skip ahead. So now you're back at the main screen and you'll notice the yellow bar up the top saying that update firmware to whichever version applies in your instance available. On the right hand side of that orange bar, it says update firmware. You're going to want to click that. Confirm that you have your recovery phrase by clicking the checkbox and then continue. We're just going to speed things up through this download. Confirm the update on the device. The software will then finalize the update. Back to the device again, and once the firmware is updated there, unlock the Nano using your PIN. Once the firmware update is fully completed and you see the green check mark, you can now press the purple button to reinstall the apps, and you'll be prompted to allow Ledger Manager on your device using the 2 buttons. Once back on the home screen of the Ledger, you'll notice that any of the apps that you previously had will be installing again. And you can now add your Ethereum accounts. So now to set up a wallet, I want it to be on Ethereum chain. It connects to the device, synchronizes, and then asks me to select a name for the wallet. I know I have a wallet there already. I accidentally erased the first video I made, so I'm adding a second wallet. Once you've confirmed, as you can see, the wallet now appears, or in my case, I have 2 wallets on the Ethereum chain. So for the final step, we're going to want to receive some crypto so that we can check everything has been done correctly. There's a special note that reminds you to only send Ethereum or Ethereum tokens like ERC20 NFTs. Once you've accepted that, you'll see the wallet number. You can copy that using the button on the side. And then you're going to need to confirm that wallet address using your Nano device and pressing the 2 buttons. So now we need to send something of value to the wallet. I'm going to be sending one of these Lazy Horse NFTs, just selecting a random one here. I'm in OpenSea and I'm going to use the transfer feature. This is the easiest way to send NFTs. I simply paste the address of my Nano's wallet, select transfer. Now you can't see it on my screen here for security reasons, but my MetaMask wallet will have popped up and I've confirmed the transaction in that wallet. Now I simply wait for the transfer to process. That's complete. And now I can go back to the ledger, select the account, and by scrolling down, I can see a Lazy Horse Race Club NFT there. I'm clicking on it to see the details, and you can see the time that it was transferred. And as the screen says, that's all. So that's all there is to it, guys. Just a quick reminder that the first time you send anything to the ledger, make sure it's very small value or something you're not afraid to lose until you make sure it is set up 100%. So that's all I have for you today on the Ledger Nano S Plus, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have something you'd like to see me do a walkthrough on in future, drop it in the comments below and I'll try to make it happen for you. Thanks for joining me, and let's effing go.